Okay, this is chapter 9, problem 1. And we've got a tree, and we have silence. Okay, we have this tree, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but the people that put those guy wires on the trees, okay, do these sorts of calculations to figure out whether the tree is in equilibrium, right? And so F1 is 282 newtons, right? F2 is 355 newtons. I suppose that should be longer than the 282, huh? Kind of a thing like that, right? And then F3, they attach that third one to it, right? And we want to know what this angle is, right? And they don't just stick the wires on the tree and just tighten it up and go, hey, that looks good. Okay? They're busting out their calculators. They're figuring out trig angles. They're like this, okay? You know, so don't get the idea that it's just casual stuff. It's serious. I should just erase the numbers from this. Okay. And so I think this is F1, right? F1 and F2. And then I think we have an angle too, 110 degrees. Is that right? Is that the trig angle? I think it is, isn't it? I think that actually is the trig angle. They gave us the trig angle, right? Okay, so F1, F2, right? Magnitude, angle, X, Y, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, F1 is 282. It's at 0, which means all of it is in the X direction, and none of it is in the Y, right? And then F2 is 355, and it's at 110 degrees. And then we can figure out the X and Y from that. Okay. And I am in degrees, right? So 355 cos 110. Should be a negative number and a small one, right? Negative 121.4. Okay, and then 355, you guys are so quiet. 110, whoops. And this is 333.6, right? So the sum of these, there we go, okay. The sum of these is 333.6, and then this is 282 minus 121.4, 160.6. That's the sum of those, right? The equilibrant is negative that, so negative 160.6 minus 333.6. And that's going to look like this way, and then a lot of down, and it will be this way. When we do the skill set for this type of thing, you're going to need to be able to draw this picture, right? So this is 160.6, 333.6. This is the square root of that squared. 160 squared. Squared. 370. Is that the right answer for the hypotenuse? 370 newtons. And then I'm just going to find this angle right here. If we wanted to make a trig angle of it, we would say that it's 180 plus that angle there. So it's going to be second tan of 333. That 3 wanted an extra thing to it. 160 opposite over adjacent, right? $64 degrees. What's the answer that they give in the back? What's the answer? What do they give for an answer? What? 244 degrees. Okay, so that must be, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's the trig angle is 244, so 180 plus 64 is 244, and then 370 is our, yeah, okay, we're good. Questions about that? So these are pretty mundane, and then today I'm going to show you how to do, there's two different problems solving force equilibrium. One of them is pretty trivial, one of them involves matrices. Luckily, our calculator will solve matrices for us, so we don't need to do it